This is your investment update for January 2018. Quickly, the S&P 500 had a fantastic January. It was up 5.7%. Global markets, equity markets in particular, were just straight up almost the whole month, and led by the FANG stocks again. Netflix was up 40% in the month of January alone. So kind of a crazy month from that end. Global bonds were a different picture. Global bonds were up 1.1%. U.S. bonds are down 1.1%. So depending on how you're looking at things, that could really affect what your idea of your performance should be. All that being said, I was going to talk about January the whole time, but we're filming this on February 6th, so over the last 2 days, many of you have seen what's happened in the stock market. Just yesterday alone, the Dow was down about 1,200 points. So this is kind of what we've talked about over the last couple months. We've just had a massive spike in volatility, and now everything's sort of on sale. This is generally what kind of happens historically when you have long periods of uninterrupted upside. It's hard to remember that what goes up can come down. And since this had been like a really long complacent market, we had 2 really bad days. Everybody kind of panicked a little bit. We think it's important to not panic and to realize that we have risk management in place, and to just take deep breaths and not stare at the screen too much, and to remember that we've kind of been preparing for something like this for a long time, and that's just the way markets go. Today the market settled down a little bit, although we are down a little bit, so we'll just have to continue to see what's happening. It's kind of fluid, but we do have to return to volatility, and we also have to remember that brings with it opportunity over the long term. When you finally have some volatility, you can make some good long-term investment decisions when things get priced incorrectly. So that's where we are. We'll be sending out performance updates to the planning teams throughout the month. So if you have any concerns, please feel free to contact your planner.